Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm gonna present to you several beauty products, and every time I will show you two products together that perform the same way, but one is cheaper than the other one. So the goal of this video is to help you save some money. Let's get started. I have sensitive skin. So when possible, I look for products without fragrance and essential oils. And in this video, all the products I'm gonna show you are fragrance free. The first product I'm gonna start with is the most expensive product of this video. And I'm talking about the hyaluronic acid serum from the brand Dr. Sturm. Dr. Sturm is a German brand and it is an expensive skincare brand. Everything is expensive, but the hyaluronic serum is, as you can see, extremely expensive. I think that is the most expensive hyaluronic serum that I'm aware of. So let me tell you something. I did not buy this product. There was no way I was going to spend that amount for this type of product to make a video. First of all, because hyaluronic acid is not a special ingredient. It does nothing special. Yes, it helps to hydrate the skin, but that's not the only ingredient that can do that, and that's not the best ingredient that can do that. I already made a full video about it. For me, no product, unless it is a miracle product, should be that expensive. When you look at the ingredient list, you can see that the ingredient list is simple. I have nothing against it. And on top of the hyaluronic acid, this product also contains an antioxidant. When I started to look into it, because I've never seen this ingredient before, I couldn't find that much information. There is no study that you can find online. And it seems that Dr. Sturm is the brand that uses this ingredient the most. So maybe it is the first brand to use this ingredient. I don't know. But there is not much information about it. I found a similar product, a hyaluronic acid serum from the brand Minimalist, which is an Indian brand, which I have already talked about on my channel because I use one of their serum, the niacinamide serum. In the ingredient list, you also have hyaluronic acid and other hydrating ingredients. You also have an antioxidant, which is more known. You can find information about it, and it also contains soothing ingredients. So to me, if I had to choose between one or the other, I will choose the one for Minimalist, which is at least 17 times cheaper. With expensive brands, sometimes the price can be explained by a fancy packaging or a texture that is more innovative. But that's not the case here. Although I didn't buy the product, I was able to go to the brand counter. There are every brands possible in Paris, and I was able to test the texture and to feel the packaging, and the packaging is similar to Minimalist, it is similar to The Ordinary, it is similar to Geek and Gorgeous, it is similar to all of those new affordable brands. And regarding the texture is not innovative either. Most hyaluronic acid serum have a kind of goopy, sticky texture, and that is the same with this serum. So to me, there is no way to explain such an expensive price, but here it is not just expensive, it is extra expensive. And you can find something that seems better for much cheaper. The second product I want to talk about is a product that I've talked several times on this channel, and for the cheaper version, it is the CeraVe hand cream, which I love. Since I've found this product, I keep on buying this product. Most hand creams, in my opinion, are not worth it because whether they don't moisturize enough, or if they do moisturize enough, they moisturize exactly the same as a good body cream, which are cheaper when you look for the price and quantity. A body cream will always be cheaper than a hand cream, but it would take some time for them to dry. With the CeraVe hand cream, what I found different about it is that it absorbs fast and it gives perfect level of moisture for very dry hands. That's what I like about it. For this video, I decided to try the CeraVe hand cream against several expensive brands, La Mer, Drunk Elephant, and Augustinen Baden. Once again, I did not spend my money on it. It's not worth it. The prices are crazy for a hand cream. But I was able to test them in the different brand counters in Paris, and thankfully it is super easy to test a hand cream on your hands. So the product that disappointed me the most was the one from Augustinen Baden, this super expensive brand. The product to me was moisturizing, but nothing special, and it takes forever to absorb. So with such a result, it's better to use a good body cream as a hand cream. The hand cream from Drunk Elephant for me was moisturizing but not enough for my very dry hands, and it also took some time to absorb. Not as much as the previous hand cream, but still, it took longer than the brand CeraVe. Now we have left La Mer and CeraVe, and for me both creams performed the same, felt the same, absorbed on the skin the same. So I like the La Mer hand cream. It is great. But for much cheaper, I can just buy the CeraVe hand cream. And trust me, I have very dry hands and I have tested many hand creams throughout my life, even as a teenager, even as a kid. So trust me on that. And since I've been talking a lot about this hand cream on my channel, I'm happy to confirm that this hand cream is amazing because it performs better or in a similar way that several expensive hand creams. The third product I want to talk about is a cleansing oil. The expensive version is from the brand Hadalabo, which is sold on different websites around 24 euros. This is a cleansing oil that I used in the past on my channel. I used it for quite some time. I like it. It performs great. It has a thick texture among the world of cleansing oils. It removes makeup perfectly, waterproof makeup perfectly. And once you rinse it off, it transforms into a milk. And this type of oil leaves a little of residue on your skin that people who have dry skin tend to like. I have oily skin, so I don't really like it, but I can easily rinse it off with a regular face cleanser. The Bioderma cleansing oil, which has been released 2 years ago, I think, does the same, performs, in my opinion, even better for a cheaper price. For 12 to 15 euros, depending on where you buy it, you can buy the Bioderma cleansing oil for 150 milliliters, but now they sell a 300 millimeters, so double the size, for 18 euros, which makes it one of the cheapest cleansing oil that you can find out there, and that makes it even cheaper than the Hadalabo cleansing oil. I said it performs better because in terms of texture, in terms of feeling, in my opinion, it is the same as the Hadalabo cleanser, but in terms of performance, I found the Bioderma cleanser to perform better than any cleansing oil I've tried, in the sense that it removes waterproof makeup faster than the other cleansing oil. And I always use waterproof mascara, always. So the first time I used this cleansing oil, I immediately noticed that I could remove all of it quicker than other cleansing oils. So here, for cheaper, you can find a product that performs better. The fourth set of products I'm going to mention are exfoliating masks from the French brand Typology and the German brand Colibri. Both masks use chemical exfoliant and mainly AHA. Colibri use 30% of AHA and Typology use 10% of AHA and 10% of PHA. In terms of texture and feeling, I prefer the masks from the brand Colibri. I have bought both masks. I used both masks. On a previous skincare routine, you've seen me use the Typology mask on my face. I've used it until the end. And for the brand Colibri, I've used this mask several times already. So I can really compare not only the price, the ingredient list, but also their performance. The Typology mask has a gel transparent texture that can seem interesting on paper, but actually when you use it, it's not the smartest texture in my opinion. Because it is quite invisible, you are not always so sure that you've put the product everywhere on your face, so you tend to use more products than needed. Also, because of a gel texture, it's also not so easy, again, to make sure that the product has been evenly spread on your face. So you tend to use more products than necessary. With the Colibri mask, the texture is super easy to apply. It's spread perfectly and evenly on the face. And the color, which is obvious, also makes it easy to apply it evenly on your face. So you don't waste product. In terms of performance, I found that the Colibri mask on my skin performs better, although I found both masks to be performative. They do what they promise to do. Smoother texture, pore size, which is smaller, brighter skin tone. I found that the Colibri mask performs better. When I rinse it off, the result is more obvious on my skin. And as you can see, when you look at the same quantity of product for both masks, the price is much cheaper for Colibri than Typology. It is cheaper and it performs better. I haven't shown this mask on my channel yet, but I really, really love it. It is excellent. I made a video about lip balms. I talked about different types of lip balms, tinted lip balms, ointment, and chapstick. And regarding the chapsticks, I tried the Allies of Skin chapstick against Dermina chapstick. And although in terms of ingredients, the Allies of Skin ingredients list looks amazing, it does not perform as well as the Dermina chapstick. The French brand Dermina is the cheaper version. And there is a huge difference. I think that the Allies of Skin chapstick can perform well for people who don't really have dry skin. My skin are super dry. They can get chapped easily. They can bleed easily when it is super cold. The Dermina chapstick moisturizes, protects, and repair the lips. If my lips are chapped and I only use this product, my lips will improve. And that is not something you can easily find in a chapstick. If you don't live in France and this product is difficult for you to get, another chapstick that I found that is good is a chapstick from the brand Carmex. And the one that I'm showing you on the screen does not contain essential oils compared to many other products. Let me know in the comment section if you have your own secret products which are affordable and performs better than another similar expensive product. I want to know more. I want to find more about affordable products that performs well. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.